I'm jumping the gun a few minutes early, but I am here in my new Mother's Day present, a comfy chair so I can be comfy at my desk every day. All right. Good morning, everybody. All right. Daughters are often taught important life lessons by their mothers. Here are the 7 most important ones. Hey, everybody, it's Cindy. I'm a daughter. I'm also a mother. So I know firsthand that daughters learn some of their most important life lessons from their moms. You know why? Because I did too. So here are the 7 most important ones. And in true David Letterman fashion, these are not in any particular order. All right. 7 lessons I'm teaching my daughter. Read everything. Like everything. Like we live in a world where people don't even read what they're supposed to be reading. I read the sign on the door. I read the little inscription on something. I read everything. And you know what I get out of that? I learn something because somebody took some time to type something up, put on a piece of paper, use 4 pieces of tape, and put it on a door. So I learned something. And it's usually telling me something I need to know, like they're going to close early or they're out of something. And I get to know. And it's not a surprise because guess what I did? I read the big sign on the door that 99% of the other population did not read. So read everything. And I have a funny story. I know we're talking about learning things from our mom, but I actually learned something from my dad. When I worked with my dad after I graduated high school, my dad was spent his whole most of his life as a printer. So I worked with my dad doing printing things, and my job was like to collate things, cut things, do all the things. So anyway, he worked for the federal government, and they had a lot of postcards. So they had all these postcards, and if you know anything about printing, you bring it on a big sheet of paper, and then you cut it down to postcard size because it's working smarter, not harder. Big piece of paper, you could get like 16 things on a piece of paper depending on the size. So anyway, I was going through and cutting all the things. Yes, I got to use real things that were dangerous. I loved it. I missed the dangerous life. Cutting things down into postcard size that they were going to send out for recruiting things for a specific branch of the military. I will keep the branch of the military undisclosed. Anyway, it has something about come join this greatest opportunity. Remember, rule number 1, I said read everything. Opportunity had 3 P's in it. For the people that are not good spellers, opportunity only has 2 OPP, not OPPP. So I went to my dad and I was like, Dad, opportunity is spelled wrong. And his words to me were, Cindy, I don't pay you to read. I pay you to do your job. Well, my dad, the same person taught me integrity. So I couldn't just leave it 80,000 postcards. Yes, I remember from a long time ago, 80,000 postcards had 3 P's in opportunity. I'm going to let you know it went through no less than 7 people before it got to the printer, and nobody but this lonely little 17-year-old saw that opportunity had 3 P's. So I got to learn another lesson. I'm still going to read everything, and I'm still going to have integrity because I got the chance to do that job not once, but twice. I got to do it because we got to fix opportunity to spell it correctly. It probably also made me an excellent speller or helped me realize I was an excellent speller. All right, number 2, same thing. Notice everything around you. I am teaching my child to notice the worm all the way down on the ground, a chipmunk out the window. She even notices if somebody paints their house a different color. Notice everything. Good life lessons. Number 3, and this one I had to grow up to learn a little better. Do not play small. You were put here by God on purpose for a purpose. Don't play small. Do not play small. I am loud. I spent my whole life being quiet. I am loud. The Lord gave me this giant horn attached to my mouth for a reason. All right, number 4 goes very close to number 3. Take up space. Take up your space. Don't let people push you around. I got this space. When you're out in public, I have this space. I have this space. Do not let people push you around. Physically, emotionally, anything. Take up your space. Number 5, be loud. I did one of those funny things yesterday for Mother's Day. Tell me the 10 best qualities about me. And my daughter listed, you are loud. And I said, thank you. Because I just told you I played my whole life small and quiet. I'm not small, nor am I quiet. So I was happy that my daughter sees that I am loud. Number 6, ask questions. Then ask questions again and keep asking questions until you understand. And you also learn that sometimes you're asking questions of people they didn't even understand and they're in charge of what they're supposed to be doing. But ask them anyway. It helps you get comfortable with being uncomfortable. All right, number 7. Don't be afraid to be the center of attention because you're a center of attention kind of person. So don't be afraid to be seen. I'm going to tell you again with my statistic 99% of the people aren't paying attention to you anyway. This is how I know this. Yesterday at church, I'm going to end with a story. Yesterday at church, I had a leftover cup from Saturday, Chick-fil-A styrofoam cup, and I was like, I'm going to fill this up with some water and take it to church because I left my good cup at church before, and I wasn't going to do that again. So I'm walking around with my Chick-fil-A cup on a Sunday, and I said, let's see how many people notice that I have a Chick-fil-A cup on Sunday because they're closed on Sundays. We had thousands of people at church yesterday. One person noticed my Chick-fil-A cup. You know what? That's how you know you had to find your people because that person's mom told him to pay attention to things too and open his mouth and not be afraid to say something. So that's how you find your people. You go around with a Chick-fil-A cup on Sunday and they're like, how'd you get that? Just reused it, but thank you for noticing. I appreciate it. All right. If you're a mom teaching your daughters lessons of life, I got a group for you, Moms in the Middle. The link is in the description of this video. Come join us. It's more fun to do life anyway because we're going to be doing these 7 things and we're teaching our daughters these 7 things. So I love you all and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.